it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. I am going to shop my stash with you guys. I'll zoom the camera down so you guys can see which products I'm going to pick. But before I do that, I just wanted to give an introduction. Two things. A, thank you guys so much for such a great collab. You guys watching it, enjoying it, leaving lots of awesome comments in my last video. If you missed it, I did a Shop My Stash collab with six other ladies here on YouTube. So that video will be linked down below so you can find out some awesome ladies who also shop their stash. If these are videos you're really into, then you will just have more of them pop up in your subscription. You guys left a lot of great comments on why you like Shop My Stash videos. It was really cool to read all of those comments. So thank you all so much for watching and engaging and just helping build the community. I just think it's awesome. And another big news, as you might have noticed when you clicked on my video, there was an ad playing. I am a YouTube partner again. Yay! Oh my gosh, so you guys helped me reach 1,000 subscribers. YouTube reviewed my channel. They accepted me, approved me, whatever the word you want to use, to be a YouTube partner again, which means ads play on my video. I get a very tiny percentage of that money. When I hit $100, I will get it in a check. And as I said months ago when I turned it on before YouTube changed its everything, the $100 is going into the channel. So with it turning back on, I actually got to keep all the money from before, which is awesome. I was worried that it would just wipe out. So I have $80 in my AdSense account. When it hits 100, I will get a check, and with that check, $25 is going on an Ulta gift card to you guys in a giveaway, and then the other $75 is going into a ring light just to further better the quality of my videos. And that's just pretty much my plan. Every $100 I'll give it back to you guys in the channel in some capacity. I know I need a mic, I need a few things, so we're gonna make this happen together. So thank you again so much. But if you want to shop this stash with me, then just keep watching. Here we go. Also guys, it is Friday, 8:30 p.m. my time, so I'm enjoying some Chardonnay. So grab a beverage, whether it's coffee, tea, Chardonnay, water. Let's enjoy makeup together. Let's make it a leisurely, I can't say that word. Let's make it relaxing. And no, I'm not drunk. I've only had 3 sips. So this is natural energy that I'm giving you guys. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, this is last week's basket. Again, that's linked down below along with the other ladies who were in the collab. As you can see, I went crazy here with how much I picked, and I did use a lot of it. In the introduction, I have Element of Surprise on my eyes. I have the Cover FX setting powder. I'm wearing the IT Cosmetics CC Plus, and I'm wearing the Bare Minerals. This is the Invisible Glow Glided Glow. I am wearing the ColourPop Clockwork, and this is in TikTok. I'm wearing on my lips the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in Livewire. I'm wearing the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, and the blush. I already told you the blush. Yeah, that's everything that's on my face right now. Since I pulled so much, I'm not going to go through each items. I'm just going to put them away. But I rearranged my makeup drawers, and I'm not really in love with them, but I just kind of felt like trying something new, seeing what it was like, kind of to find inspiration to keep reorganizing to find what I want. This week I didn't film a video on Tuesday just because I just felt kind of overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff I want to get done around my house, and I go back to work in 2 weeks, and it just kind of overwhelms me. Like, summer is almost over for me. I haven't gotten done everything I wanted to get done, so I just wasn't really in a mood to film. I was kind of in a funk. The funk is over. So I'm going to put these away and not talk about the products again, and then you're going to see kind of what I'm working with organization-wise. If you have ideas or videos of people who you like their organization and they have the IKEA 5, let me know. I don't really want to spend more money on it, but yeah, let me put this away for you guys. Okay, this is what's happening here. So I basically took all the dividers out for the most part. So I just like want to see everything, and I'm not fully committed that I love this because obviously it's not the best use of space, but I don't really have like dividers like this, so it could be rows. I saw on Amazon you can buy ones that are like tension, if that makes sense. So you can create them however you want. I don't know, like I said, I don't really want to spend more money on it, but the reason I did it is because I was watching so many like declutter videos and clean with me's and organizational videos, and I liked how everyone had like their makeup divided, and it just inspired me to try something new. Also, a few people in the comments mentioned that they go through and rotate their makeup and will just switch through everything like Jen does on Glam Moms, and I kind of want to try that. I'm a little scared to commit to that, but we're going to try it. So here are my blushes and here are my bronzers. Again, not in love with this. If you have ideas, let me know. I know people use the foam. I think that's what Jen does. But, so I guess we'll just, like, go in a row. This kind of a row, right? And, it looks super pretty. And I'm only going to pull one thing, because I pulled way too much last week. And I did use a lot of it, but, like, one time. I did use the Too Faced Peach Beach a ton, actually. That was, like, my go-to. So, we're going to do that. We're just going to rotate through this. This is going to take the rest of my life. I'm just kidding. But this is a lot to go through. So let's start off with, this is Urban Decay, and this is their Fetish Blush. And this is what it looks like. It's a mauve natural looking blush. And it's definitely buildable. Obviously with one swatch you get a good bit, but when you put it on your cheeks with a brush, it layers super nicely, and I really like that about blushes, is when they layer nicely. So we're going to pull that for sure, and I'm going to stick with just one blush. Yeah, we're just going to stick with one. So back here are my bronzers. Alright, it's a weird angle, but it's like we're in this drawer together. Alright, so my bronzers start right here with the Hourglass. And since I did pull the Hourglass last week, we're just going to like do a switcheroo right there. And let's pull, this is the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. And mine is in Sunkissed. And guys, this came out like 2 years ago. And it's been relaunched now. And people are talking about it like it's brand new. I don't even think they talked about it this much when it came out. I'm not mad at it. I'm just pointing out something. But it is a sun-kissed color. It has a little bit of a orange reddish tint to it. It's super pretty, and you can also wear it as like a blush. That is what it looks like. And then obviously bronzers don't really swatch that well, but if you can see it, it's right here. Let me do round two right here. So yeah, it's nice. And if you're wondering the star on the back, I posted my products I want to use in 2018 back in January. In the star is just to remind me which products are in that, if I can talk. And I owe you guys an update, but let's go down to the next drawer. Okay, in this drawer, as you can see, there are highlights, and then if we scoot over, there are lip products. So let's start with the highlights. Again, same concept as the drawer prior. I did just use this Master Chrome and this Essence. Fairly recent, so let's just like kind of switch it a little bit. Is that cheating? I have no concept. I don't know. So we're gonna go first in with Becca. I love this one. This is Pearl. This is probably like their least talked about highlight, but it's one of my favorites. So it is a white shade, and so this is more geared towards light to medium tones. I think on darker tones it's going to be like, wow, is that white? powder on your face, you know it's gonna be pretty obvious. So let me swatch it for you guys. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it swatches pretty white immediately, but if you put it on your face first, like before you do blush, then it's just gonna give like this very pretty wet looking highlight, as you can see here. You really need to buff it into the skin, or else it's going to look like a white line of powder. That sounds weird, on your face. So you definitely want to buff it into your skin, and I, like I said, prefer it under my blush, but most of my highlights I prefer under my blush just because it gives it a more natural look to it. Like in the intro, I have, you saw my makeup, that Bare Minerals highlight is right under my blush, and it just adds a sheen instead of a stripe, which highlight tends to do. Okay, and then again, we're in the drawer together. Lip products. I still haven't used that Ofra Verona one. I'm not even gonna pretend we're using it this week. Let's just go. I am such a gloss person. It's like shameful that I own anything more than gloss. And I lost my Sephora liquid lipstick, the mauve one. Did you guys see me put it anywhere in a video? I'm hoping it's like in a purse somewhere. I'm just like low-key upset about it. Not that I wore it a lot, but it felt good to know I had it. So let's go with I should really rotate my lipsticks because, as you can see, I don't use a lot of them and it would force me to use them. But we're just going to go with this, which I pull fairly often. This is the L'Oreal 500 Malto Mauve. I should know by this point what it's called. But if you swatch it, it's just a very glossy gloss with mauve to it. It's really nice. Pretty pigmented for a gloss. The formula on this is pretty good. Glosses overall don't really last that long, which is what I appreciate about them, because I'm always like eating or drinking water or something. It's just hard to commit to something more than a gloss when I know there'll be food eaten real soon. Alright, going down to the next drawer, which is eyes. Morty would like you to know he's starting his own weekly makeup basket. Isn't that right, Morty? Yeah, well, you're gonna start your own makeup basket, huh? Oh, guys, check me out, check me out, check me out. Alright, so we're down to the eyes. This drawer didn't really change. This drawer didn't change too much. I went to a wedding last weekend and I pulled some products that I didn't pull from my makeup basket to wear, and one thing I pulled was the Urban Decay Naked 3. I absolutely loved the look I came up with. It was just gorgeous. Guys, if you own this, please pull it out and use it. Dig it out, and let me tell you what to do. I want you to put Limit in the crease. I want you to put Nooner in the crease, and I want you to pick one of these three, either Liar, Factory, or Mugshot in the crease, like in that order. Limit, Nooner, and then one of the three browns, and then put one of the shimmers on the lid. It's just, you can thank me later. You will love what's happening there. If you want to deepen it up, you can take one of these two on the edge. Like, guys, please, please stop hating on this palette and get some use out of it. But I am going to rotate these as well. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know last year I rotated through all of these and it took forever. So it makes me nervous to do it again, but we're going to do it. So we are going to go in with one that you can't see. This is Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, and this is what it looks like. It's really nice. If you are interested in these palettes, you have your eye on one, go ahead and get it. It's super great quality, but this is going to be my eyeshadow palette for the week. Alright guys, you know the drill. Jared's in the kitchen. Except he's making us dinner. We're gonna have fresh broccoli. Words. I think potatoes. it's a little unclear at this point. It could go in a lot of different directions, but we've been buying more fresh produce opposed to frozen, which means you have to cook that stuff fast.
One thing I know for sure, she's got a chef in the house, but he has no salary, no benefits.
He cooks like 90% of the time. But anyways, as you can see, we are, which you may not see, we're on the bottom drawer. We have expanded all 5 drawers of the IKEA 5. It's beautiful, beautiful things are happening over here. Alright, so let's just go over here. This is obviously primers, foundations, and palettes and setting powders. So I'm going to go ahead and pull for primer the Urban Decay Quick Fix. I keep meaning to put this in my bathroom with my skincare. That is the easiest way for me to use it. It'll be the last thing I spray on my face before I come in here to do my makeup. So fingers crossed I remember to put it in my bathroom this week. If I do, then you won't see it again, but just know it's being used. And then for primer, I think I want to pull do we want to go in order with these two? There's so many steps, I just don't know. Okay, let's do it. So let's go with, I'm going to skip over the concealers, but let's grab this Tarte's Tarte Pro Glow. This is one of the shimmering, like, illuminating liquids that came in BoxyCharm a couple of months back, and I still haven't really used it. This one is in Sparkler, and it is a little bit darker, but this is what it looks like before you blend it out, and then when you blend it out, it's a really nice glow. I think this would be nice all over the face before foundation, but obviously you can put it in targeted areas as well. So we'll go with that, and then for primer, we'll just go in order. I pulled this fairly recent, but this is the Stila One Step Primer, and it is just the Nourish Smooth. It's like a lotion, basically. So we'll pull that, and then we are going to keep up with the IT Cosmetics CC Plus. You know, this is my jam. If you watch my summer makeup products video, you'll know about it. I'll link it down below. And I wanted to say also that this Dewy and Smooth I pulled last week, it is exactly my color right now, and I really like it. It looks nice. It's very light coverage. You can build it up to medium, but it's nice. You don't really feel it or see it on the skin, but it evens everything out. But I do want to pull also, this is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse in 20 Classic Ivory. I'm curious if this is going to match my skin color now, because it was a little bit off in the winter. So we will go ahead and pull that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that has been repackaged recently. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't really know. Alright, let's scoot this over, and scoot this over, and put this over here. Okay, so, setting powders. For Cover FX, guys, I have like 2 uses left of this translucent light. It's been a long journey with this powder, but I think this is the last Shop My Stash that it will be in. Say your farewells. It's been a good ride. So we're going to pull that. I'm also going to need another one, and we're going to go with Laura Mercier. This is the translucent. This one is really nice, very easy to use. There's hype around it for a reason, and so we will go ahead and pull that. And I always have to have this Hourglass Ambient Dim Light. Always got to have this. And also one thing, let me go back up to my highlight. I like having a cream highlight on hand, and I just realized both my Physicians Formula and my Stila one are put away. But let's go with Physicians Formula. What I did with this, so this is in Pearl, and I like to put this directly over my foundation with my beauty blender or brush or my finger. I kind of switch up the method that I use it with. But as soon as I do my foundation, I will buff this all into the skin. And then I'll put the powder highlight on top. That's what I did today in the introduction. When you saw my face, this was the base highlighter. And it's super nice. I also talked about this in my summer makeup video, but it can be like a little bit duochrome to the point that it looks a little bit odd. So if you just kind of pat over it with whatever you applied your foundation with, whether it was your beauty blender, your brush, whatever, it takes away a little bit of that duochrome so it looks more natural sitting on the skin. So I really enjoy that. And if you twist over at my brushes, like backup brushes back there. And I think let's go with a palette as well, because I only have one blush, one bronzer, one highlight, so a palette would be like a nice way to balance all of that out. And this Naked Flush by Urban Decay, it got a lot of use super recently, so we'll put that back. I actually want to go with this. This is the Becca Sun Chaser palette. Emily Noel just talked about it recently in her My Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me, and it reminded me that I need to go back to this since my summer color is in full effect right now. I want to see if this bronzer looks nice on me because in the winter it's way too dark. So I'm just curious what it would look like right now. So I pulled this, I don't know, like a month ago. Maybe less than that, but I've gotten tanner since then. So that's what it looks like swatched. And it is Becca Eye Panama, Apricot Blossom, and Opal. Opal in the bronzer are they're in the collection like full time. But Apricot Blossom blush, I don't believe it is. If you can get these palettes, they're released limited edition like here and there, super random when they come out. But when they come out, they're a great value for Becca because Becca's pretty much $38 an item across the board. There's some variation. I think their bronzers might be a little bit cheaper, but so yeah, this is a great deal. You can usually get these for like $34 and then they usually end up going on sale. So let's put everything together. Alright guys, this is the final basket, looking way more reasonable than the basket we started with. So Project Pan, here are the face products, and I just pulled eye products, mascara and that kind of thing off camera because it's always the same thing. Back here are the setting powders. These are the setting sprays. Those are my 3 go-to. And then we have the palette and the liquid product. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!